Welcome to our virtual Baby Remembrance service 2021. It's hard to believe that this time last year I was hurriedly trying to cancel the baby service, and I hoped that we would be able to meet together this year. Unfortunately, it's been a difficult year for many in so many different ways, and I know as bereaved parents you will have found it difficult to not be able to come together for shared grief. So we hope in this service that we take a time to remember your babies. We invite you to light a candle to remember your babies. My name is Catherine. I'm the Deputy Head Chaplain here at the hospital. Each life is indeed a gift, no matter how short, no matter how fragile. Each life is indeed a gift to be held in our hearts forever. A poem that means so much to us with our babies, that's etched on the memorial in the baby garden. I now welcome, on behalf of the Trust, Natasha MacDonald, the new head of midwifery.
Hello, I'm Natasha MacDonald. I'm the new head of midwifery here at Bolton. I would just like to thank you for inviting me to be part of this special service. It's a privilege to be invited to join together with you to remember your babies who are no longer with us. Bereavement care is something I'm personally committed to. I'm a trustee of a baby loss charity where we're working together to improve the education and training for NHS professionals around baby loss. I'm aware here at Bolton we have a very good bereavement offer, but I'm committed to strengthening that to make sure that the care that we provide is outstanding. I would welcome your feedback on how we can improve the care and service that we offer to bereaved families here at Bolton. We're also in the process of bidding for a new build, and your input and voice would be welcomed of how we could deliver our bereavement facilities in a different way to how we currently do them. Thank you.
And now I'll ask Seema Carla, the bereavement midwife, to come up to do the words of welcome.
We have come together today to remember and acknowledge our shared journey of loss, the loss of precious life. We ask that in our pain, we find comfort, in our sorrow, hope, in our questioning, understanding, and in our experience of death, new life.
There is an ancient African legend that says that when someone dies, a star falls from the sky to tell all life everywhere that something significant has happened. It announces that a being that once was living has fallen, that a light once shone in the sky has disappeared. The tragedy of our baby's death is that their light was seen by so few people, that their light shone in a world for such a short time, but nevertheless shone brightly and was important. So we have lit a candle as a symbol of the light that shone in the lives of our babies and which will continue to shine in our memories and in eternity. So we light our candles as a symbol of light, our shared experience, and to remember all the precious babies that have gone too soon. May it be a sign of love for our little ones and a light of hope for the future. Amen. I'd now like to invite Alan, a dad, to read the poem, They Say There Is a Reason.
They say there is a reason They say that time will heal, but neither time nor reason will change the way I feel. For no one knows the heartache that lies behind my smile. No one knows how many times I have broken down and cried. I want to tell you something, so there won't be any doubt. You're wonderful to think of, but so hard to be without.
The sun, and in its going down, we will remember them. In the sharpness of the winter and in the greening of the spring, through the journeys of the seasons, we will remember them. In joy and sadness, in shared sorrow and soothed pain, in endings and new beginnings, we will remember them. Death separates us from those we love, but no longer see. But the ties of love can never be broken. We will always remember you. You will always be part of us. We will always love you. We'll have a time of quiet. We do not ask for the power to forget, but the courage to remember, even though their time was short. They have been a part of our lives and will always remember and will always be. Amen. A short piece of music called Twinkle Lullaby by the piano guy. A poem called A Pocket Full of Comfort. I am the stars twinkling at night. I am the moon glowing and bright. I am the sunshine rising at dawn, giving you light, keeping you warm. I am the rainfall, caressing your cheek, sending you rainbows to brighten your week. I am the wind, drying your tears, blowing away troubles, smoothing your fears. I am the clouds, so look to the sky. Check out the shapes as I'm passing by. I am a butterfly hovering above. That's feather, that's robin, bringing you love. I am the songs and that's music you hear, sending sweet memories, keeping you near. I am the flower that sends out its scent. I'm still around you, I never went. So whenever you're feeling lonely or down, remember I'm with you, I'm always around. And we come to a prayer of thanksgiving. Compassionate God, you make nothing in vain and hold all you have created in your unfailing love. For a short time you gave into our care a child whom we loved, but they are and will always be our daughters, sons, sisters, brothers, grandchildren, nieces and nephews. We give thanks for the gift of life, for every memory of love we shared. Contain us in our sadness, meet us in our anger, bear the questions that have no answers, and in our dark and lonely times, bring hope. Embrace us in this shared time together as we have remembered our babies. Amen. Our final poem is Don't Give Up, a poem that I used for last year's virtual service. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about when we might have won if he'd stuck out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you mustn't quit. So as we come to the end of our service, a service that's been for those who have shared grief together, a service for those of faith and no faith, but it's a coming together of love shared and grief shared. So our final blessing. Bless this journey, rest our aching hearts, give stillness to our minds. O God, bless us and keep us safe. Hold us in your hand, so that if we stumble, we do not fall. Grant us peace. Amen. So thank you for joining in during this short service to remember your babies. The service will finish with a recording of music that our Bolton Hospital Staff Wellbeing Choir, Our Voice, who were involved with the project with the Halley Choir. The piece of music is called Hope.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the storm and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the Gettysburg, and so must be the storm that could abolish the little bird that gets so many more. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I heard it in the shivers land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of thee. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Is the thing with feathers, is the thing that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops. Hope is the thing with